What's up, members of the Peter Griffin household? It's your boy, Troublesome Junction, back at again with another video. Now, this video is going to be a Thomas review. I know lots of you all are probably cheering for that mere thought, but anyways, it is on something that I could not wait to cover. Like, as soon as these things were announced, I knew for a fact that I'm getting all of these guys. I'm going to be doing a deep analytical discussion on these, so be sure to be tuned for that. So we have right here the starting of the new Thomas & Friends Wooden Railway line for 2022. These guys right here, I have given my praise in this, and this is what I feel is Mattel's, the anime redemption arc that we've all been waiting for. This massive, corporation that has managed to screw over the Thomas community so many times. I'm so hoping that this line sells well enough that they're going to sit back and say, okay, guys, maybe we should take some steps back because we likes that money, So I'm going to be talking a little bit more, though, about some of the strange things about this line in general, because it does have some interesting points to talk about beyond, of course, the toy. But, of course, here, we're not starting off with Thomas because we're not basic bitches. We are starting off with Devious Diesel because, of course, I am a Diesel head, but he was also one of the first ones that I was able to get my hands on. It was between him and Thomas. If given the option, I would have rocked with Gordon because, those wheels don't lie, man. I'm seriously, that's my favorite part about this entire line. But before we unbox this guy, let's just talk about the box itself. So this box, as you can see here, it's so sleek. It's just a nice cardboard design. Typically they used to have the cardstock in the back and the plastic bubble around it. But they went for this cardboard box with a very simplistic look to it that gives me vibes of Brio and just older wooden railway toys in general that kind of went for this very simplistic art style to appeal to kids. But it also has such a classy look that I think collectors, including myself, could definitely get a kick out of. Just look at this guy right here. Look at this smug son of a bitch. He knows. Yeah, gotta buy this fucking product, aren't you? Yeah, give me that's coming out of your pay packets. Look, they even brought back the classic wooden railway logo. So now the man children can shut the fuck up. Man, actually, I didn't even notice this. They even brought back the old track design. So, Thomas Wood was pretty much a big fucking fail. So now I'm just kind of sitting here wondering, what the fuck was the point of Thomas Wood? I think we've discussed the gubbins enough. Let's actually unbox this thing. All right, I think I'll do it like this so you guys can actually see it. Okay, so sliding it open, it's literally just that. Oh? It's weird. I can't pull it any further without feeling like I'm going to rip it. So maybe that's how they prevent you from stealing this thing. Because I was, curious. Because I ordered this off of Amazon for, $13. And, I was when I unboxed it, I was just how the hell are you supposed to, prevent this thing from being stolen? It does have down there, if you can see, underneath Diesel himself, it's like a little wire or something. Not a wire, but a little string that kind of holds him in place. So, maybe it's just my box. I think I've seen people unbox this thing fully. Okay, so I'm trying to unbox this thing, but I'm also not trying to destroy the package because, look at this thing. This thing, it screams quality. This is not something you just want to break and disregard. Oh, okay. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Oh, shit. Come on. He's almost got it. Oh, he's pulling his cock out. Stop it. Stop bending. Stop bending. Stop bending. Stop bending. Ah, we got it. Success. Almost got it. Shit. Oh my god damn. So I got it out. I didn't break it. It looks like these little tabs on the end are what was holding it in because they were folded down to, basically act as a buffer as it slides along the cardboard track on the inside. Oh, it's like a little jack-in-the-box thing, okay. Fork goes the Diesel. Did somebody say surprise? Let me shut the hell up. Okay, so it's just tied in by a couple little doodads, little strings, and then pull out Diesel. Pull out Devious Diesel. Are you singing, Diesel? Shut the fuck up, Paxton. No one asked for your goddamn input. Diesel, you don't need to be such a cunt. Oh my god. I'm looking at this guy right now. Diesel, You okay there, buddy? Is this him? Is this the guy? So yeah, I definitely got a factory error. Kind of disappointed, but kind of not. Why you dropped on your head as a baby, Diesel? Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. This is, oh my god. Got that chrome dome. His mouth is all the way down there. His eyes are like in the middle of his face. So, I mean, I guess that goes to show that these guys are not immune to imperfections. Am I disappointed? Yeah, because this is the only Diesel I have. Now I have to buy a fucking second one. But as a collector, yeah, this is really fucking hilarious that my first experience is that I got a fucking factory error. I'm probably going to show this off in better detail, but besides the face, we're going to ignore that. We're going to talk about some of the other details. I think I'm going to turn the camera around for this so we can go over things a little better.
I'm full of surprises. As you can plainly see, I'm Diesel.
So here is a better look at Devious Diesel looking. Oh my gosh, he just looks so fucking weird. Nothing lines up on this face. I'm sorry, but I have to talk about this face a little more. Oh my gosh, what the... Oh, I mean, it is a very nice face, though, because I was very interested in how they're going to pull off the faces, because they are very expressive in this line. So, but I am hoping that this is just, like, maybe a one-off thing and not, like, a mass-manufactured issue like how the Trackmaster and some of the push-along engines are. But, yep, that's the face, and that's the face that I'm stuck with. Oh, man, what a treat. Anyways, the side detailing on here actually looks very reminiscent of the original Devious Diesels, minus the wheels, of course, which are these newer designs. I don't know what it is about these wheels, but I got kind of mixed feelings on them. But I do think that they're okay for the long run. They don't feel like... I thought that they looked very cheap in the initial pictures, but they actually feel very reminiscent of the original Thomas Wooden Railway wheels here. Actually, like identical kinds of plastic, just in this very weird shape with printing on it. So yeah, actually, funny enough, despite me being a very big diesel buff, I do not own an original TWR Devious Diesel, or anyone, to be honest. This is my first Wooden Railway diesel that I have. I just never felt the need to buy one. So yeah, the comparison of everything is going to be Tom the Tank Tom here. In particular, my favorite version, the Out of Puff Thomas. Okay, so yeah, this detail on the sides, no comparison of what is the superior ones out of all of the ones that we have gotten prior. They really took their time here to make intricate detail. Get off, Thomas. I know you're sad and depressed, but shut up. Look at all of that god darn detail printed on the side. It uses that same kind of printing technology where it just... As I pointed out in my Thomas and Friends Mattel conspiracy video, where they just stamp the details on, hence why the face looks like, you know, he's been snorting too much cocaine. But all of the detail on the side, look at this guy. You know, he has the coupling rods up here, which, I don't know, I kind of got mixed feelings about because, you know, the wheels are down here. But I do think that they look nice on Diesel because he's already a very... has a very mechanical looking design, if that makes any sense. He has all the vents and the grills and the handrails on the side that I think it just complements him. All of the details on his cab are there, all of the little details for his vents, this little box. I think this is where his sandbox is supposed to be. I'm not entirely sure what this part of the diesel is right here, but it is molded in plastic. It is a part of the face mold. So that is very cool. I don't think that's been on any other diesel model like this in this degree. This is such a nice looking diesel model. Minus the face, which is very disappointing, this is a very nice diesel model. And one thing I'm very big about, and if you've watched my review videos, you know I'm very anal when it comes to material that these guys are made of. I'm very big on durability. This thing feels like genuinely good quality. Like, it's on par with Wooden Railway stuff. Of course, I'm not gonna say anything about the original Wooden Railway like this guy because, you know, that's just gonna get all the man children in a hissy fit. All jokes aside though, this right here has such a nice smooth finish that really throws me back to the early 2010s to 2015 with the Mattel Thomas Wooden Railway line. It just makes me feel so happy knowing that this line isn't dead in the water and completely forgotten about. It feels like someone up at Mattel actually cared about the quality. Hell, they even gave him printed buffers. So it's not just a Thomas Wood exclusive now. They actually put it on good merchandise. Another thing I'd like to point out is the fact that this thing has a lot of heft to it. It feels like a big chunking thing. Like, it's got a lot of weight to it. You know, the original Wooden Railway stuff, like, this guy feels really light compared to this. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe they put some weight inside of, maybe there's a little indent in the wood or something. But even this down here, like, the presence of dense, nice quality wood is definitely apparent. They did not cheap out and give us plastic bottoms or plastic, you know, I can't speak for the tender engines, but it looks like the bogies on those are also made of wood. One of the things people hated Mattel for was the fact that they were cheapening out on wood. These guys are not doing that. This guy right here especially, only bits of plastic it has are of course the face mold, the plastic covers for the magnets, and then the wheels. That is it though. Everything else on him is a nice dense wood. I honestly can imagine if they make playsets for these guys of sending these guys careening down a hill, it's not going to be an issue like with a lot of the other Wooden Railway stuff. As you can see, you know, you had to lubricate the wheels sometimes, you had to give them really hard pushes. You know, I don't think that these guys are going to have as big of an issue when it comes to rolling if they all are going to have this nice dense kind of weight to it. It feels such good quality, and it's so shocking coming from Mattel after so many people, including myself, gave them such a hard time on the fact that the quality of their toys as a whole, from the Thomas Wood to Trackmaster to the push-alongs, the quality was just deteriorating at an unbelievable rate. And now we're given this guy where I genuinely don't have any complaints with it. The only thing, of course, with mine is, of course, that misprinted big forehead fucking face. I mean, seriously, his eyes are the same height as his nose, old scrunch-faced bitch. It's honestly a breath of fresh air, and it is something I will get into after I do some comparison shots. So, of course, we're going to be comparing it to the other iconic Devious Diesels I have. We have the Ertl Devious Diesel, which is a very well-loved item. This was actually my first ever Ertl Thomas merchandise that I ever got. And then one of my personal favorite Thomas items in general, the Capsule Play Rail one. Yeah, you guys thought I forgot about these shits after, you know, I kind of became the Capsule Play Rail guy for a time period, and then, you know, I promise that they're totally not sitting in my room in a box because I don't have shelf space for them. If you compare them to these guys in terms of detail, look at this. It's impeccable. He carries over so much detail that these guys also have that a lot of people praise them for. It is honestly coming out of left field from Mattel with these guys. These things are like exceeding my expectations, and I'm really excited to get my hands on James and Gordon because I think the tender engines are what I was the most excited for when it came to these guys, solely because they gave them all of the wheel detail. I know some people were complaining, oh, they look too long, My opinion about those people is the fact that they're crazy, and why don't you go back in your barrel and shut the fuck up? Your opinion is wrong. But anyways, we're going to get to the point of this that I feel is one of the more important things to talk about. If we're really going to sit back and analyze this line, the question that I think we should be asking here is why? Why are we getting this Wooden Railway line in the heat of Thomas & Friends All Engines Go popularity? Well, I guess really not popularity, but Mattel keeps shitting out merchandise for them, so I guess you could say that. But why are we getting Wooden Railway merchandise of a line and character designs that have been dead in the waters, essentially? What is this about? So here was my theory, is the fact that maybe if these things do well compared to All Engines Go, because I really haven't been keeping up with All Engines Go because I don't care for it, and I think it is a big slap in the face to what made Thomas & Friends great. But apparently from what people are saying is that the ratings are bad and overall it's not doing as well as Mattel expected. The merchandise is fucking amazing though. I won't deny that fact. It's really good quality. But my question is, why aren't we getting wooden merchandise of All Engines Go characters? Why aren't we getting that? Why are we getting these older CGI Thomas and Friends designs? Why now? And that's the thing that just doesn't make sense to me. So my theory is the fact that maybe if Mattel notices that this stuff does better than the All Engines Go stuff, perhaps they're gonna sit back and say, oh shit, maybe if we listen to the Thomas fans back when we actually had the chance to, we should have kept these CGI designs and let's bring them back. Maybe it's kind of a weird comparison. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the screen now and seeing this Diesel face like, yeah, that's Diesel. And then this guy who just looks like, home. I don't know. It's so fucking weird. I gotta buy a new one. Hopefully I get one that doesn't have a shittily printed face, but oh well. But anyways, I just find it baffling that why would they release this line during All Engines Go period? I honestly kind of think that this right now is the middle point where they're probably going to decide whether to keep this stuff around or not. If they do keep this stuff around, perhaps maybe this line was catered to Thomas and Friends adult fans. Because Thomas Wooden Railway, I mean, they teamed up with creators who worked with Thomas Wooden Railway with the Thomas Creator Collective back in the day. So it's very clear that they at least are aware that adult and older Thomas fans adore Thomas Wooden Railway. So maybe this was some kind of elaborate cash grab scheme. Who really knows at this point? Because Mattel is, much like Diesel himself, full of fucking surprises. God damn it, just spill the beans already, you big forehead bitch. But anyways, I just found that to be baffling and no one else really brought up that point. You know, maybe if you guys want to start speculating in the comments, as long as it's not something stupid or Day of the Diesels related, I'm fine with it. But hopefully me bringing that to light will maybe add a little bit more discussion to the realm. You know, I think that this Thomas line does have a lot to be talked about. Why is it such good quality coming out of left field? Why is it based on the old CGI designs? You know, what brought about this complete 180 shift? Besides, of course, the obvious answer, money. Maybe there's deeper meaning to it. Or maybe I'm just a crazed old Thomas fan who just needs to go back in his barrel and shut the fuck up. Anyways, fellas, if it wasn't clear enough, I highly recommend you support this line. I don't give a shit what you think about it. If you love Thomas and Friends and you really are like in this phase where All Engines Go just isn't cutting it for you, buy this before it's gone. Because if we are in the phase where this is going to get phased out by All Engines Go stuff, we're probably not going to see this stuff again. So if you want to show Mattel that you support this stuff and this is the Thomas that you like, or if it just gets phased out and you want a good collector's item, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. I could not say that and recommend this line enough. It's super dope, super cool, and of course, it's compatible with your older shit, so you really have nothing to lose, damn it. Definitely would like to try and maybe find some of these guys in person so I can look at their faces. So far, the only place that I found that sell these guys is Amazon and a few other places online too. But, yeah, I'm hopefully maybe Target will get them in stock or something, because them niggas always got Thomas shit for some godforsaken reason. So hopefully I can find, you know, a Gordon that actually has a decent face and not old, you know, wonksy forehead McGee over here. But that's pretty much all I gotta say for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. This is gonna be a relatively blunt review because, you know, it is straightforward to review, in a sense, a black box with a face. But hopefully you took something from this video, maybe had a couple laughs, enjoyed the goofs, the gaffs. But anyways, that's all I gotta say for this video. Definitely be expecting more for me to talk about this line, maybe with bigger videos. And I will see you all on the flip side. Forehead out.